you have feelings, which are the amplitude of these waves, and the axis of the love function is like the actual amount of love that you have. So sometimes people have a lot of feelings, but the axis is pretty low. So really, this is how much love. So you want to have a relationship where the feelings may be highs and lows, but the axis is a little higher.
How do I get the girl I like to notice me?
I never had any luck with that. How about you?
Never. Hardly ever.
Asking the wrong guys.
You probably want to be somebody else to get them to notice you, especially if they haven't noticed you yet, and then gradually be yourself over time. That kind of works, I think.
I don't think grabbing the book bag thing, I don't think that's a real winner.
You spin them around and they're a little dizzy and then they don't
Maybe they don't see how ugly you are. I mean, it's a try, but I just don't see that one. That one's
That's not gonna fly.
Long term, I just don't see it.
Don't send a text that says so.
Social
Do
media is
something
the
nice.
worst. Talk, communicate,
Engage in conversation.
and be nice.
You could work on your vocabulary and start using big words like fortuitous.
Do really well in your math class.
I've been dating my girlfriend for a few years now, but there's this other girl who's been flirting with me a lot. I don't like her back, but I'm scared my girlfriend will be mad if she finds out. Should I tell her about it or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Totally tell her about it, because if you don't tell her and she finds out, then yeah, she's gonna be pretty upset. But if you're upfront with her, it should all be good.
My boyfriend's little brother always dabs when he sees me in the hallway. It's so embarrassing and I need it to stop. I've tried talking to him, but he just thinks it's funny. Please help.
Well, since they don't really know what dab means, I guess that's like a bad thing.
I find in those situations, if they will not listen to you about the dabbing, you have to out-dab them. So when he dabs you, is it a transitive verb like that?
It can be, yeah.
Okay, dab him back in a way that is so embarrassing, he will never dab you again.
Great.
Be the better dabber. Be the bigger dabber.
Maybe just like give him some Kleenex so he can dab his eyes.
How do I know if my relationship is serious or not?
It shouldn't be serious if you're in high school.
My wife of 22 years, I dated starting my sophomore year of high school. So sometimes it works out.
I've been dating my current boyfriend for 6 years and he wants to get engaged. Should I say yes?
Wow.
If I would have ever married any guy I dated in high school, it'd be over.
I don't know. You should ask your parents.
My girlfriend's mom is too close to her daughter. It feels like I'm dating her mom as well. What do I do?
Wow. That sounds terrible. Is that a real question?
Run.
You know, I think that happened to me once.
Too much of the mom-daughter thing can be just too much. So run while you still can.
Now, does this guy want to be dating the mother, or does he want to be dating the daughter, and the mother's part of the package?
It's kind of a swamp in there.
Because the issue there is, can mom cook?
The secret to a lot of relationships is the mom. Now, you don't want to get too close. That's kind of weird and freaky. But you do want to be a close confidant with the mom. So maybe, you know, just have a serious conversation with her and tell her that you're not interested in her.
I know everyone says you'll find the right person eventually, but I really don't think I will. How can I avoid being single for life?
Okay, if that's your biggest problem in high school, I think you're doing okay.
I'd say try a rescue cat.
Rescue cat.
The cat will love you. Well, it won't really love you. It just wants to possess you. But it'll make you think that it loves you.
It wants you to die and then it wants to eat you when you're abandoned alone in your apartment.
It's a cat thing.
Do you think high school relationships are pointless? Everyone always says they're going to end anyway.
High school should be less about dating and more about building positive relationships. Right. Oh my gosh, this is the first time I've agreed with you.
I think they're gross. I'd like to get that out there, and all that stuff that happens in the hallway. But I don't think they're pointless or meaningless, because you're learning about the kind of person you want to be with and the kind of person you are and who brings out your best qualities, so that when you do settle down with someone, and maybe it'll be this person, but that you know what a healthy relationship looks like. It's sort of like a starter kit.
What do you do if you always feel like you care more about your relationship than your boyfriend or girlfriend?
That's a terrible sign.
don't take yourself so seriously. You're too young.
My girlfriend wants me to meet her parents, but I don't want to. What should I do?
Oh, you gotta man up and do that one. You have to meet her parents.
Why don't you want to meet him? Are you doing bad stuff or something?
I would ask yourself why you don't want to. Are you creepy? Are you only in it for perverted things and you're ashamed of yourself? In which case, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
You might get a glimpse into your future, and then that's another opportunity to run if you need to.
I really like this guy that's in a couple of my classes. We sit near each other, so we talk fairly often. But I'm always getting flustered and mess up even the simplest of sentences. How can I get over all of my nerves and hold an actual conversation with him?
Well, in this case, if he has any sensitivity at all, he's all over this. If he doesn't get all over this, find somebody else. The guy's a loser.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
I'm a freshman who likes a senior. Would it be okay for me to ask him out?
Well, speaking as a senior, oh, you mean probably a high school.
Freshman girl, senior boy, even match up maturity-wise there. Yes, senior boys, you can write me hate mail.
In your 30s, maybe. No, not senior, freshman. Sorry.
Too much age difference. Senior boys, too sly for freshman girls.
The best thing about high school now is that there seem to be almost no barriers to that kind of thing. We wouldn't have done that. I certainly wouldn't have done it.
There is a big difference between 14 and 18, and I think you guys should be separate. And no, just don't do that. That's gross.
I have unreciprocated feelings for someone who has made it clear that he is not interested. It's been 6 months. How do I move on?
What does unreciprocated mean?
Unreciprocated. There's a reciprocating engine.
Yeah.
Do a bunch of math and just forget about him. Just let him go. That love function is below 0.
Oh, you're toast.
Yeah, get the cat.
Yeah.
My girlfriend is super clingy and always gives me gifts, and it's freaking me out. What do I do?
Ditch her.
Count yourself lucky. I would hold on to clingy for a while.
If clinging gets you presents,
Yeah.
Give her a very bad gift.
How do you know if you love your partner? And what if you want to tell them you love them, but you're scared they won't feel the same?
We gotta be careful. The most powerful words in the universe is the 138. One phrase, 3 words, 8 letters. I love you.
It's a good thing to love people.
But did you think you were in love when you were in high school though?
I was in love with this one girl, yes, forever.
But it's a different kind of love, right? You think it's the real deal, and
yeah.
then you grow up and you're like, I had no idea what I was talking
You
about.
are correct there, yes.
and when you reach the point that the worst thing that can possibly happen is that she'll laugh in your face, tell all your friends, and you won't have any friends anymore,
That's right. It's
then that's when it's time to go for it.